sun's just gone down behind the Gardenia Mountains over there, and we are just about to, well, I am just about to start doing a load more swimming.
While it's cooler.
While it's cool down by the bees, because it's gone like proper wild down there, isn't it?
Well, yes, my lemon adventure was
and Angie's lemon adventure has spurred me on. So I've got the tractor down there, and I've done a little bit there, and then got stung once, but not very bad. So I've had to retreat back to safety, go back down there now. The sun's gone down, the bees will be all coming back in and doing their thing.
A bit calmer.
Much calmer. And yeah, so we're going to go down there and do a bit of swimming, do a bit of tractor work and stuff, and Angie's going to film me doing it. Okay, that was a lovely evening's work. We have to do it in the evening because the bees are just there. As you can hear, the train is just there as well. But the bees are just there, and we don't want to annoy them, and we've had no problem with bee stings or anything. Bit of blood, but hey ho, because I'm an old man. But we found, as you can see, a lemon tree, and it's huge. Yeah, so it spreads from here, basically 5 meters that direction. 5 meters, 16 foot.
And
and probably 4 meters that direction as well.
But so, the drop from the other side where...
Yeah, so we have a big wall here. I don't know if you can make this out. It's in amongst the mouldy oranges and stuff. Oranges, lemons, mouldy lemons that are here. We have a wall
about 6 foot, isn't it?
6, 7 foot tall, yeah, 2 meters tall wall, and then a whole canopy of lemons.
And a fig.
And a fig tree as well,
And
lots of
vines.
vines. And the problem is, the grapevines and all this other
Detritus.
stuff are mixing in with it, and yeah, it's a struggle to keep up with all this stuff. You know, we've got big granite boulders, as you've seen everywhere. The idea is, when we can find out, you see how it grows up into it, but this, look here guys, look at this, come over here, look at this. So these little babies, these are next year's lemons. Yeah, well actually this year's lemons, because like most citrus, twice a year, you get crop twice a year. Yeah, but we got some beauties like this. Oh, it's need picking. Let me get that one off. So
Yeah, I was going to say, you've not got little hands either.
no, that's
Well, that's my hand.
there you go.
Yeah, that's a proper handful.
Yeah, we got probably how many? 500-600 lemons per tree.
Gosh.
On
Well,
our
we've
one
only
tree.
only got the one lemon tree, but
Yeah.
it's. I mean, we did a lot of work with it because it was pretty ropey when we
Yeah, hang
first got here.
Yeah, I'll show you this, guys. So when we first got here, it was all falling down and hitting the floor, etc. Although it's getting close to that now, but it hardly had any lemons on it. And what we've done, yeah, we really need to prune stuff. But what I did, see how the tree is cracked up to here. I put some protection on here, and I put a rope between there and this bough here, which was breaking off. We probably need to prune this one off. But now we've roped it together. Yeah, it's made this one actually not break off anymore. Ow, 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 ow. Not break off anymore. And we did fertilise it a bit around the bottom. And that's probably why we got so many weeds here. But yeah, we're trying to keep it all together, and she's doing all right now. She's producing like you wouldn't. Let's have another one of these. Look at this beauty. There you go.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, we got a few lemons, and like I say, it's twice a year with the lemons, twice a year with the oranges. The lemons are later in the spring, and I think earlier in the fall, in the autumn, really. There we go.
I don't know, but
And as you can see, now infiltrators on the lemon are
vine.
grapevines everywhere, and brambles, and quins. Quinn, what are you doing? Yeah, so this is an area we need to focus on, apart from the turkeys. And look at this, guys. This is. Hang on, let me show. I'll pass the camera back to Ange.
see how tall they are.
So I'm, as you know, 6'3". This is brambles, obviously, and they're up there, so they're probably twice my height. And when we came here,
But we didn't know we had the lemon tree, did we?
no, we didn't know we had this lemon or these 3 big orange trees that are here. If Ange turns around, I'll get me the camera. Cool. Behind Andrea is an orange tree.
And that's considerably bigger than me.
Yeah, and there's another one over there,
And an ash.
and there's another one here. This ash tree here is our border, but there's, yeah, so we've got 3 big beautiful orange trees here, which are satsumas, and they are lovely. So we need yeah, volunteers to come and help. No, we need to get in here, but we still need to know a definite identification on this stuff, guys, because there's so many suggestions, etc. Here's the leaves.
Cow parsley to hemlock.
Here's the stems, which are ridged. Yeah, I don't know if you can focus on that. Hang on, let me try this. Hang on, get closer. There we go. There we go. That's the stem, and I must admit it does get a bit, hang on, let me go down a bit. Ooh. In the bottom, I'm going to bend this right over. So in the bottom we are looking a bit ready, a bit purpley ready, yeah, and it is slightly ridged, slightly. Tell you what I'll do, guys, let me even cut it in bits for you. Hang on, get my trusty knife out so you can see this. Let me go there. Try and focus. So yeah, to be honest, it smells a bit like, hang on, it smells a bit like celery, a little bit like celery. I probably wouldn't put it in a salad, but yeah, definitely, oh, I stuck up my nose now. It definitely smells like celery. So, celery? God, I wish. It smells like celery. I can't stop saying it now. It smells like celery. It looks like hogweed. It's not hogweed. St Anne's lace and all that stuff. There's the dead leaves. I don't know if this helps any of you guys. You know, like, these are the leaves of it. There's the underside of the leaves. Just we're a bit scared about whether we can use goats to clear this area, or whether I need to come through and clear all of this crap out the way, or keep the goats away from it, you know what I mean, or keep the pigs away from it even. But yeah, thanks for all your comments anyway, it's been fantastic. And now it's, what time is it, baby?
It currently is 8:30.
It's 8:30 in the evening, and it's quiet and calm. So, whoa. So now Ange has, I know it's a bit hard to sort of work it out on video, but now Ange has an access to the lemon tree, which means she's going to make me lots more lemon products, surely. And coming through here, and ooh, this has all been trimmed down now, and the bees are literally there. Hi girls, and a few boys. What have you got, Gilly? What's Gilly got? What's he got? And I've been using the tractor as well, but that's enough for the tractor tonight. I'll just check the ignitions off actually. Yay. Yay. And now all we need to do is a bit of watering. Okay, so the one task left of the evening is watering the plants, yeah? Essential this time of year. We have no water left now, like in rain. So it all needs to be done manually. It's a big issue with me. I need to make our irrigation better. So now we've got water collection, it's really good. But I'll show you what we need to do. Obviously, Super Sub J and I brought all these blocks down. So we need to build a big 10 meters by 3 meters raised bed here. We've already got a permanent fruit bed now, which eventually I will put some posts on and netting over the whole lot. But watering, watch this guys, this is awesome. So we turn on our main tap, and then we turn on the sprinkler tap, and look what happens. And I'll choke it down a bit because it's getting wet over here. So at the moment this is doing our black currants and potatoes in tubs, which I've got here, because they all get watered at the same time. So we're just going to water that bit. If I turn this tap on, which goes to follow the hose pipe, and it goes to, oh, it comes back here, this guy here. Another psychotic guinea fowl. So this one as well I can use on the same line to water the strawberries. and some seedy stuff we have here, sunflowers and things, and shoes and other stuff, blueberries. Yeah, so that comes with that, and then we can also go over there and water all the seed stuff we have, and some pretty big gourds, of which we have no, I think they're pumpkin, but we have no idea. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so we have a random tomato here which just came up. We don't know what it is. A few onions remaining, but they're not doing very well. But we have these fantastic gourds, squashes of some description. We have no idea what they are until they come up, and they're starting to take over, which is great. And we have planted a dozen or so tomato Corçal de Boi here, which is a Portuguese tomato, which are just amazing. Oxheart, Corçal de Boi.
And a random bean.
And a random bean for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, I think there's 3, 4 random sort of, I have no idea what they are, but they're all the same gourd family type of things. So we'll just let them grow, and yeah, if they're really rubbish, we can feed them to the pigs anyway.
Yay!
They have. The runner beans are still doing good, and just started weeding around them. And the French beans are really weed infested, but we're getting there. The Swedes are still doing marvellous. Whoa. Again, in the end, chickpeas and peanuts. This Hokkaido pumpkin, which I don't think this will make anything. I don't think it was pollinated early enough. And the two St. George, what are they called? Quinn's gone mental. Charleston Grey watermelons, not St. George, what am I on about? And luckily we still have free water and water running into our tank, so it's all good. And as you can see, the pears and everything are going crazy mad because of the water, basically. Look at these guys, I'll show you some size on them. Yeah. And we've got 7 trees on the way down there, etc, etc. Okay guys, so it's 9 o'clock. I'm just off to put the chickens to bed. We've used that much water, which isn't too bad at all. Everything's watered now. These Swedes are doing marvellously. Yeah, still need to do some weeding, but everything's looking good. We're not, you know, this year is going to be a bit of a mishmash because we'd love to do a load more, but we can't because we haven't built stuff, etc. So we'll just have to suck it and see. But also this year we got goats coming, pigs coming, so we've been more concentrating on stuff for them and getting these paddocks cut. Quinn, come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't worry about anything that happens. Come here. Good boy. There. Yeah, Killy's obsessed with an orange. What have you got? What have you got there? What's it? What's it? What's it? Bring it here. Sunny vapor trails. Yeah, so I've been going around here with a bit with the tractor. So this is where we're going to put the fence for the pigs. Along here up to this granite wall that's ahead of me there. This is lots of water mint so they'll probably eat all this as well. But, I have the water that runs out of the tank runs all the way down beside this wall. So what I will do in that corner over there is make a bit of a wallow for them so they can keep cool. But there's water constantly running all the way down here, so I don't even need to put a drink trough out for them because they can just drink water from here. Unless they mess it up, which probably they will because they're pigs. But this area, yeah, is designated for the 3 little piglets we're having, which will obviously grow into big pigs. And I've continued mowing here down towards the bees. But this next paddock, which isn't really next to the bees, but you know, I've gone through here down towards the bees, which are way down there. This paddock here also will be for pigs, because we have a persimmon tree, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 orange trees and a apple. Lots of grapes, etc. in this section. So I'm going to fence along here. Actually, I'm not going to fence here. I will fence the higher side of it. So we were concerned about losing the grapes to goats and pigs or whatever, but we're going to fence along here because we have so many grapes. We can afford to lose a few along this line. This is a, what's it called? Loquat here, which is in bad condition, so we're going to really prune that hard. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, the fence line will be going along here to this olive tree gate here, and then it'll go probably along there to the other olive tree, and then down the far side there is a wall. So it's another sort of half acre-ish bit. Oh, here comes Boris. Boris! 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 Come on! What's the matter? Come on! You don't need to come straight towards me. Yes, you do, obviously. Come on, Boris. Boris. You could always go around a little bit. Boris. Boris. Come on. Boris. Here. Hello. Oh dear, don't want to speak now. Get him, Gilly. Get him. Growing well, guys.
Well, they're 2 weeks old now.
Lovely sexy red light.
Ooh.
2 weeks old today. Cupid.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do it, do your thing.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. Yeah, look at these guys. Look. They're getting here, putting their wings down like a typical male turkey. So we have. What are you doing? Me. Hello everyone. Right, quick tip on well, easy way to make a gate latch really. I'll show you here. So for the latch that goes into the ground, put that there, stop that open in a minute. So I've got a scrap piece of just a bent piece of metal, and another piece of metal, and the wind's fantastic, and another piece of metal which this fits inside, as you can see. Hang on. That fits inside there, yeah? So I need to attach this piece to the gate. So what I've done is I've drilled a 5mm hole, 1/4 inch hole, right the way through, yeah? And then on the other side I've made that hole 3/8 of an inch or 10mm, yeah? So I can put the screws through the hole, like so, and like so. So they go right through like that. But I can screw it then vertically to there, yeah, and this other bar will slide up and down through that. I'll show you what I mean. So there it is. I trimmed a little piece off with my trusty bill hook, yeah, just to make sure this was flat against the wood. But now we have it, this slides up and down in there, so all I've got to do now is drill a hole in the concrete pad I've done earlier for that to go into. So there we go, drilled the hole. I saved you the noise of all that, and basically this now locks itself into place, yeah, in the hole, and then locks tight there. Job done. So this gate now is secure. All I've got to do now is make a latch for the other side, so this one bolts to it on the other side, yeah? I'll think of something. Hi guys, I forgot to film making this, but it's basically the same as the one on the other side, but horizontal. So we just open that and the gate opens up. Yeah, so it's the same as this one, which I filmed making and fitting, but but this one's got 2 bits of pipe instead of the one. Yeah, and then you just slide the bolt across to lock it. Job done. Okay, welcome back guys. Yeah, we're starting this week's video with a bit of strimming. Egg production has been a bit low, and we know the shape, we know who lays what eggs basically, and we're a few missing, so we think they're laying somewhere in the brambles. So I'm going to trim a bit and we're going to try and find some eggs. Perfect. There we go. Saying basically I cheated, bought a tube. So that's like 25-ish pounds per square inch, or 1.75 bar. Not bad. It's pretty solid now. Hi. So I'm taking Max on his daily walk about 5:30 every night. I do this. Come rain or shine, we don't get much rain. But we're on a mission. I've got a saw with me. I need to collect 3 bits of timber for a very specific job. So yeah, let's go and have a look. Come on Max. So we're now a dense little piece of woodland here. What I'm looking for is 3 bits of mimosa, quite straight. There's lots of mimosa obviously, quite straight, about 8 foot long. So yeah, let's see what's here. Aha. I honestly guessed the length of these 3 pieces. and they turned out to be within like 4 or 5 inches of each other. So, really awkward trying to walk a dog, hold a camera, saw, and 3 bits of timber. Oh, Max, right there. Okay everyone, so the reason for the 3 sticks was to make some dollies. Basically, yeah, when I put the plasterboard on the ceiling, I'll put one against the wall like so. Yeah, put the plasterboard up there and then lift it up by hand and stick another one back here somewhere and prop it up against, squash the plasterboard in between, prop it up there, see? It won't fit now because I haven't got the thickness of the board. So that's 3 dollies for doing that, because the next job is to plasterboard the ceiling, and then I've got some ultra modern method of sticking plasterboard to the walls, which I'll show you as well. Just as a little precursor to all of that, these insulated panels I've got here, yeah, these insulated panels I've stuck on with a product I'll demonstrate later, but they have been stuck into this hole here because these blocks are 6-inch, and what I built the rest of this from here upwards were 4-inch blocks. This is 6-inch up here, this is 6-inch the original wall. So this is the garage door, obviously, which I've blocked in, but I ran out of 6-inch blocks here and I used 4-inch, so I've used sort of a couple of inches of here, a couple of inches of insulation that I've stuck to the concrete blocks with a product which I will explain soon. It's awesome. Hey guys, I'm going to attempt to, in this really badly lit atmosphere, blah blah blah, show you how to put a plasterboard sheet, 12mm thick, half-inch guys, up on the ceiling on your own with my pre-made dollies which I made earlier. So let's give it a go. So we have plasterboard. And now you can't hear me!
Or see you.
Or see me! Okay, so I'm hoping that dolly will support that there, and then I can move this one across. Right, so what needs to happen is this needs to be halfway on this here, so you're halfway on this beam, yeah? Luckily I found the plasterboard in Portugal is a lot stiffer than the plasterboard in the UK. Probably because everything's so much drier. Yeah? So we're halfway on this beam here. It should halfway on here. And the beams aren't the best for straight, but they're pretty good. You know, so. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. We're not quite up against the wall here though, which just goes to show how out of square everything is here. I'll try and push that down as much as I can. Square with there. and halfway. Okay, with a stupid clip thing there. Oh, it's not going to be in the way. So yeah, 3 dollies, that's all you need. Do it on your own, you know. I know we've got a gap here, but as you'll see later, we're putting insulated plasterboard, this stuff, against here, which will fill that gap, yeah. When you're plasterboarding a room, you always do the ceiling first, and then if you're plasterboarding the walls basically support the ceiling on the edges, yeah, which is where you need the most support. So we'll just stick a few screws in. So we have here what they call banjo headed for some strange reason. Banjo, is that right? Is that the right word? I think so.
I don't know.
And we might cut that bit out. On our trusty brand new from the great shop in Fundal. Awesome. Can't remember the name now.
We'll put it up in the...
We'll put it in the description.
Oh no, put it up on the bottom of here.
Yeah, so we're just banging screws in. Like so. You get a proper handful of them. Very highly magnetic. So, yeah. Loving this. Not loving that. I'm probably, like I said, the beams have been here for a while, so they've sort of made their own line. Not particularly straight, but we need to get a lot of screws in to take the weight of the plasterboard. As I said, it's probably 20 kilos or something like that. Weird shape piece of wood here. I just need some music to be going on. I'm probably over screwing this, guys, but I have put the floor joists in at 600mm 2-foot centres, which is slightly over what you should do, but they're 6 inches thick or 150mm thick, which is slightly over what they need to be for the purpose. So it's sort of a mix and match, really. I'm quite happy with the way this is going to work out. It's a bit weird because these walls obviously aren't square. Look, we've got inch gap here, no gap here. So this wall here isn't square with this. It's just all a bit of a mess, to be honest. So we just do the best we can. You know what I mean? We'll find out where this other beam is. And I'm putting lots of screws in because the screws are only 35mm long. And that one missed completely. Oh, I can see the beam there. The screws are 35mm long, the plasterboard is 12mm. But because we're screwing into Douglas fir, which is it's probably the hardest softwood, if you like, for construction. Really good quality stuff. Because we're screwing into that, if you get longer screws, they tend to snap off because the wood's so hard, and I don't really want that to happen, you know what I mean? So we're putting lots of screws in, lots of shorter screws in. So we can take a dolly out, ready for the next sheet.
Okay.
Okay, so what I've done now is cheated a bit. I've got my lovely laser device, as you can see up here, and lined it up with the beam that end and that end, so I don't need to mark a line. I can just follow the laser with my screws, like so. Okay everyone, that's it for this Friday.
Again, we just never
Days of the week, have no idea.
There's no meaning anymore.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for your likes and subscribes. Thanks for ringing that little notification bell. And we'll see you on Tuesday, in which we will be finishing more plasterboard and
some walls.
we'll be doing the walls with this new technique, which you're going to love. All right, but you won't see that until Tuesday. Bye.